Good morning, it's Margaret at the University of Sewing and it's Facebook Live. Okay guys, we have a really nice little group of prizes for you if you will please share our video this morning. We have a lovely pattern from this is, oh goodness, I'm Fit for Art. That's it, Fit for Art. It's a t-shirt, tank, and a tunic top. You can make either one from this, and it goes from sizes extra small to triple extra large. So it'll fit everybody. And if you have some people that you want to make stuff for, there you go. You're in good shape. Then we have this cute little bread basket liner, and we've already got the fabric in here for you. So very cute, very nice. And you know that binder I was showing you yesterday? Perfect way to do the binding on that. So that is the giveaway today. If you will please share. So what you do is go down the bottom of the Facebook feed that you're watching right now and hit share. And as long as you do it within 24 hours of when we make this video, you are entered in to potentially win this. And we've had some wonderful new people winning recently. They were really enjoying that. One gal said to us that she never wins anything. Well, you have a very good chance here, and we really do appreciate it. So I wanted to make sure that you go ahead and do that first off. And we have a lot to show you today and to talk about. So I'm going to set those down for a minute, and I'm kind of standing over here so I can show you off these brand new two-toe bags. Now, these were set up for potentially your L890 serger to take to class. But what I will tell you about the size of this, for most of our smaller traditional size sewing machines, this is going to be perfect. It's plenty big enough for that. You can open the front up. You've got room there to go ahead and put whatever you want that needs to be flat, maybe your rotary cutter mat. It's got another zipper right here. You can lock the wheels so it stops rolling around on you. On the other side, by the way, they go 360 degrees. I love this bag. I was actually almost thinking that this might be a good bag for just traveling. You know, what's really cool about the two-toe bags, okay, by the way, we can unzip this completely, and you can just put your machine in here. You've got these straps to lock it down. Again, more places to store stuff. It's got bags on either side for your foot control and maybe your power cord, that sort of thing. But again, this might be a good bag to even have for traveling. And what's really cool about it, this particular piece comes off. You can fold it completely down so it is only 3 inches wide. If you are not familiar with these, this is a really cool, it is just really cool. I'm in this now in this color. Who can resist this? So I wanted to show you here what it kind of looks like when you open it up. Now they have other sizes and kinds of these. If you would like one, and I don't have what you want, and you've seen it, more than likely it's still available, I can order it for you. I'm happy to do that. So very cool travel bag, very cool for your retreats. And again, it is just, and you know what's really nice about it is, you know how some bags can be really heavy? This one isn't. It's actually quite light. So I think that it is going to make a perfect traveling companion for you for a lot of things. And then when you're not using it, you can just fold it down and slide it right under your bed if you want. So that's pretty awesome. Dave, let's go ahead and turn around right here. I want people to get to see this wall for just a second before we move on to our super exciting news. So after yesterday with me having 2 people here, I'm all by myself today, guys. But when you come into the store, one of the really cool things is that we have some feature fabrics right here. We have some of our Really cool fabrics we've shown you on some other videos. We have the Horticultural Society, the Royal Horticultural Society's fabric. We have also got gardenia from Wyndham. Really beautiful fabrics. And then we've got some of that dragon and those really cool horse fabrics that were very fantasy driven. Really beautiful. We've got kits for all of that. And we have this gorgeous kit from, this is from Northcott. It's Banyan Batiks. It's called Symphony. And the one we've got is this neutral colorway. It is so beautiful, guys. These colors are stunning, and they will go in anyone's rooms. These are just nice neutral colors. If you want to make something special for a person, it'll be really fantastic. Now, it finishes up at 66 by 78. If you're wanting it for a queen size bed, you might want to go ahead and add a border or two to it. And we can help you find the right batiks to do that. So I have got some new shadow batiks on order. I'm getting ready to buy so that we will have all of the ones that you need if you want to go ahead and do a border on that. So we have something really special for you today. I showed you, I think, a couple weeks ago, an idea that we were playing with. The University of Sewing now has its own fabric. We have our own fabric. We had printed for us by one of our wonderful vendors. They printed a gorgeous picture for us. And now, for those of you who are Bloomington people, you will recognize this particular scene. But even if you're not, this is an absolutely lovely, lovely piece of fabric. Lovely panel. And here it is, the sample gates panel. It is amazing. It is really gorgeous. It is 36 inches wide. It is, of course, your standard 40, 42, 43 inch wide fabric. Look at this, guys. It says University of Sewing on there, and we have our own SKU number. So I'm pretty excited. So if you know anyone who went to Indiana University and you want to make them a keepsake, this has got to be one of the prettiest pictures of the entrance going on to the IU campus, Indiana University's campus. This is the entrance onto the campus. And it is a showstopper under just any day, but this catches it at the height of spring. All these gorgeous colors at sunset. How beautiful is that? And we were able to do it for $19.95 for this panel. Very, very reasonable. Especially, you know, when you only get a limited run of something, it's very hard to keep those prices down. But I think this is fantastic. I'm really pleased. And if you know anyone who went to Indiana University, you know anybody who's in the Bloomington area, this is a great thing to tell them about. It is now on our website. So you will be able to find it. It's in our latest arrivals, and I'm looking very much forward to you guys seeing this, see what you think. We've already sold a couple of them. We had it displayed for the first time yesterday. We got the fabric in yesterday and we displayed it, and within moments we already had a couple people buy it. So I think we nailed it. So that's going to be really fabulous. Okay, let's talk about upcoming classes. We have a beginning quilting 101. Now, you may not need it, but what if you have a friend who's thinking about whether or not they want to take a quilting class? This is going to be a great class for them. This is geared towards any adult sewer that just knows how to use their sewing machine. You will learn how to rotary cut. You will learn how to properly piece. You will learn how to put the quilt sandwich together, and then you'll even get some quilting lessons. And after that's all done, we're going to be running a binding class with Rachel. She's going to be doing that. So the beginning quilting class, Cheryl's going to be doing that. I don't know if have we had Cheryl on Facebook Live, Dave? Mm-hmm. Okay, so Cheryl's been on here before, so you guys have seen her before, but she has just a wonderful way with beginners, and she's just a fantastic teacher, and you guys are going to really enjoy this class. So if you know anybody who is thinking about that they might want to transition to doing some quilting, this is the perfect class for you. I also have a whole list of January's classes with me. I'm not going to go over all of them, obviously, but I want you to know January, February, and March, jam-packed full of classes. There is no reason that you can't learn something new. And for those of you who are not a local, I want you to know that our embroidery club, you can take that because it's going to be on Zoom and in person, and they also are going to be recorded. If you are looking at your V9 software and you are feeling overwhelmed, maybe you have decided that you got it as part of a package of buying something and you never dreamed you were going to do any kind of thing with V9 software. Or maybe you're the person who's had it for a little bit, you've played with it some, but you never felt like you got good basic skills. We have a wonderful class for you. It is going to be offered over both Zoom and in person, so you can come and do it in person if you want, or you can do Zoom if you want. And it is going to be a combination of some things that Bernina has put together in our particular class. We've also got several classes that Alice is doing. So you're going to get 10 lessons over the year, and you will be just able to do so much with this. So think about signing up for that. We're going to go ahead and get that started here. I believe the skills building class starts I don't think it starts in January. I think it starts in February, but I'm looking. So give me a second here. I'm going to make sure I don't screw up. And I think that it is not starting. Excuse me, I fibbed. It starts on Monday, January 15th. So really great class. You are going to be able to do this. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Alice is going to start that on the 15th. You should definitely sign up if you have Creator software or you have V9, the full boat. This is going to get you back to the basic stuff. Make sure that you learn all that. Plus, Alice is going to add some other things. Go on to our website at universityofsewing.com and make sure you look at that class description because there is a ton in there. Also, the embroidery class, same kind of thing. If you've got an embroidery unit and you want to expand your skills, Alice has got some really fun classes for you planned for that embroidery club. So make sure you sign up for those. The really cool thing about the embroidery club is if you sign up for the whole year, you are going to go ahead and get discounts on your stabilizer all year long. You are going to go ahead and get some other things. Make sure you read that class description. You can take individual classes if you want, but I'll tell you what, if you sign up for the year long, we're recording those also so you can get that information even if you can't attend when it happens, and you get all kinds of wonderful freebies with that. So it's a really great deal. All right, so I want to make sure we cover, for those of you who've had an opportunity to take the Quilting 101 or maybe the Rotary class, we've got for Cheryl, we've got 4 more classes coming up that I think will be really helpful for you. We're doing a table runner class. Then we're doing a reorganizing 9-patch table runner. Then we're doing a half square triangles. Everybody needs to know how to do those. And then our quilt sandwich classes where you get to learn how about quilting. These are going from the 22nd of January all through February and then into March. Lots and lots of classes here, guys. You should definitely look at all those and make sure you sign up. Also, we have got, if you've got a queue and you want to get better at your free motion quilting, we are doing a class on that in the 26th of January. We have also got a bunch of mastery classes. So, for example, on January, I believe it's 29th, we're doing the B78 Bernette serger cover stitch combo machine. We've got one of those coming up. And I just looked at this calendar and I'm not seeing it. So I will make sure today that is on the schedule. So all of you who have got these different machines, if you just bought a 790 Pro, we are doing a specific embroidery class for you. That specific embroidery class is going to be at 2 p.m. on Wednesday, January 24th. And that is just a necessity for you guys. There's so many good new things in that machine. You will want to come to that embroidery class, and that is just for the 790 Pro owners. So make sure you sign up for that and get into that class. All right, we have 15 minutes left, guys. And I wanted to show you some of the books that we've had here at the shop, and we've had them for a bit, but I think because we're always talking about new fabrics and we're talking about classes and just clubs and things like that, oftentimes we miss out on some of the just all the stuff that we actually have here to sell you. So I want to make sure that I show you a couple of really great books. And we're going to start off with our quilting books. If you own a sewing machine, you probably own a walking foot. If you don't, you should. Okay, have you wanted to quilt some quilts, maybe get better at the quilting? We have these two books. One is called Walk, the other one is called Walk 2.0. And this is going to show you how to use your walking foot to the very best it can be. And I am going to show you why you want these books. Look at this quilt right here, done all on black. It's a black quilt, but it's just with the stitching. Look at that. It's just straight lines, guys. But this particular book is going to walk you through how to make sure that you can figure out how you would do your placement, how you would mark it, stitch length, all those kind of things that you always worry about. And it'll give you a lot of practical different steps to do to practice this. And I'm going to just tell you, if I got a quilt with this kind of quilting on it, I'd be like, wow, did you do that on your long arm with the computer? And then you'd tell me, no, I did it with my walking foot. So that's pretty cool. Once you kind of master these different techniques, and some of the quilts that they show in here just blow me away. Look at this one. How gorgeous is that? Very, very beautiful. Really great stuff in there. And then we're going to flip to the back of the book because they show all these different things that you can do. And if you could learn how to quilt like that, would that not be pretty awesome? So maybe you already feel pretty confident you could do those kind of different things. Well, how about moving up to Walk 2.0? Now this one really takes you into another level. Oh, check this out. Now we've got some curves. Is that showing up there? Let's see, okay, here, let's do that. Look at those. How cool is that? You know, I never really thought about getting curves with my walking foot, but this book will just show you how to do it. It will take you step by step and get you to doing that. Let's find another picture of one of the amazing quilts in here. Beautiful, beautiful work. Look at that spiraling out. It is so pretty. So this is really fun, very cool. They give you ideas for stencils. They give you ideas for how to go ahead and do this. And if you want to be the master quilter, I'm pretty sure that going through these two books and doing all these different projects that they've got and trying these all out, if you oh my goodness, they're so beautiful. So when I saw these two books, I was like, this is really amazing. And I know plenty of our quilters who are totally capable of this, but maybe they just haven't seen the steps, haven't seen the tips and tricks to be able to do it. And now we have sold these over and over again, and I wanted to make sure you guys knew about them because they're really worthwhile. I just picked up this cute book because I'm like anybody. I like cute stuff. In this particular book, it is from the Patchwork Place, which I feel like has always done a really good job over the years, giving us a lot of really sweet books on quilting and lots of ideas. And if you're more of a traditional quilter, check out the beautiful quilts in this. There's one quilt in here that looks an awful lot like a log cabin. And if you guys have followed me at all over the years, you know that I actually really love log cabins and I like applique. But this one quilt right here, check this out. It looks like a log cabin, but it's not one. It is really clever. They do these kind of logs in it, and you know, doing these upside down sometimes can be tricky. But what they do is they do the logs and then they put a little block at the end of them. It is very clever. I like this a lot. And they show you the block right here and then some different color ways you can do it. And it just goes through and has some lovely, lovely things for our more traditionally minded quilters. So look at this one. How cool is that? Very beautiful. This whole book has a kind of autumny feel to it. The colors in it are very in that kind of category. But I just thought it was lovely. They show a lot of different wall hangings. You've got some table coverings. You've got applique. You've got piecing. It's a sweet book. And I thought that those of you who like that style a little bit better would enjoy that. All right. We're going to finish up today here talking about some clothing books we've got in here. And these patterns and books are really, I mean, they're just kind of classic styles, very simple to do, nothing really hard. So I wanted you to see these. I want to remind you that we carry Threads magazine, and we will always have the current edition for you. And we would love to ship this to you if you aren't local. It is a fantastic magazine. There's always really cool things in it. They do a pattern review so that you can see the latest patterns coming out. They go ahead. You know, I showed you a couple weeks ago some waxed cotton. Look at this jacket. And I think you could do a great pattern or using that waxed cotton. Take some flannel and line it and make yourself a really cute jacket out of that. Really cool. That's from Grain Line Studio. But that's the kind of thing they do throughout this. They give you really incredible techniques. They show you fantastic patterns to do. And there is so much in here to learn. They talk about color blocking in this issue. There's some really beautiful things talking about how to think about doing these designs. And, you know, if you've got an L890 and you haven't tried it for something like this particular color blocking design, I think you're missing out. Look how gorgeous this is. That's a great dress. And you know what? If you left off the bottom edge there, it could be a great tunic top. So really cute. And they walk through and show you all the ways you can use your cover stitch machine and using your knits and doing that. So think about that Threads magazine. Don't miss out on those. They're really a wonderful magazine. Okay. I have had this book for a while, and I will tell you what, guys, this is really clever. It has some gorgeous, easy to make clothes. There's a CD in here so that you can go ahead and look at their different patterns that way. But you know what? It has just wonderful, wonderful ideas for making clothes that are maybe a little less traditional, a little more arty. Your asymmetrical tunic top. Look at that green top. Is that not clever? And then we've got things like these, definitely these overlaying different. This is all done. It looks to me like most of these are either done in yarn dyed cottons or in linens. Not that you only can use those fabrics. I think if you use some drapier fabrics, it could be very beautiful too. These are very clever, very cute, have some very unique things in here. And I just thought that I would show this off because a lot of you can't come and visit my shop the way I'd like you to. So I wanted to make sure that you saw these. They've got the patterns in here on graph paper that you can actually blow them up and make them, but I believe the CD helps you also go ahead and take care of those patterns. So I have two books here from, one is from Naomi Ito, and then we have one from her daughter. I believe this is her daughter, and I am not going to try to butcher her name today. So you can see her name on the front. These both have full-size patterns in them. And what you're going to get is a variety of very interesting Japanese-styled clothes. Here we go. This is a variety of the clothes. Most of these are done with her fabrics so that you're going to get to see that. And you know, if you did not know, we carry a lot of her fabrics. So cute pants, wonderful tops. Look at this one cute one with this little drawstring in it. Very adorable, using her beautiful fabrics. There's a lot here. It is a lot of fun to go ahead and look through her books, her ideas, and what she's done with it. And then we have this other one that is not as traditional Japanese, I think, as the first book. This one has lovely skirt in it. Excuse me, that was a dress. And then we have this cute top. And look at that. Really cute. Tote bag in here. Lots of really interesting things that maybe you wouldn't think about doing. This cute top done. Very nice button down. Lot in here. Very cool. And I think that for those of you who like the Japanese styles and like something a bit on the modern side, those are very nice. And we're going to finish it up with Loletta. And I'm just stopping there. I'm not good at pronouncing these names, guys. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I really like this whole thing. Again, all your full-size patterns are available in here. And these clothes are absolutely adorable. Very clever. A lot of things done in a variety of just woven fabrics. Most of these are not done in knits. But you know what? I'm going to just tell you, in looking at these different patterns, if you are skilled with knit fabric and use these same patterns, you can make these out of the knits too. They are sized in such a way that knits would look very nice in these. So, a lot of beautiful things in there. And I think that if you're thinking about maybe expanding your wardrobe, doing something different, doing something a little unusual this year, these would be a great place to start. If you're thinking about expanding your quilting skills, those walk books are going to be really fun. If you're a traditional quilter, that new book I just got in from Kim Dye is really fabulous, and it's a really cute book. It's called Simple Appeal. I like that one a lot. And don't forget, we have a lot of the Tilda books. So, are you looking for a project during these wintry, cold days, and you just want to sit and try something new, learn something new? There is a wonderful world out there that is just fabulous, and I don't care how many YouTube videos you watch or how many things you see online. Nothing replaces a great book to sit down and really dig into something, and having those patterns available to you, like a lot of these books do, is so nice. So today we are dealing with snow. We've got people coming in. I just saw someone pull in, so we're going to have to go ahead and get going. But I want you to know that we are open all day today. We just have a dusting of snow on the ground. There has been some spots that have a little bit of slickness under because we had rain all day yesterday. So be careful about that. But we've got the snow off of the front walkway, and we have our ice melt out, and it's actually just going to be kind of a flurry day, it looks like, from the things I'm seeing. I know some of you are dealing with lots of snow. I'm sorry about that, although some of you really like it. So I'm not a big snow person. So I'll be glad when it's all gone. I'll be ready for spring when it happens. I hope you guys all have a fabulous Saturday. We'll be back here next Friday for Facebook Live, and I'll look forward to seeing you then.